evening, everybody. Let's see. Uh-oh, dropping frames already. Okay. All right. Anyway, happy Wednesday. It's hump day. Hey, Mike. Sorry, Mike. Had to use a pun. All
You're
right.
good.
All right. Anyway, happy Wednesday here at Beyond the Airways, the Infinity Project, and it's time for the first of our wildcard shows because we have three or four different ones. So tonight we're doing food fascinations, and we're following up on Janet's suggestion about how the American fast food places adapt to the foreign countries in their own unique ways. Because it just so happens I found a site with 50 different dishes from all over the world in places like Burger King, McDonald's, and even Pizza Hut. So, excuse me. Anyway,
It sounds very interesting.
yes, it does. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start with we're going to go to this link first. How the American fast food franchises expanded abroad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the chat here, like that. There we go. That way you can follow along. Or if you want to, I can also go right to the article itself too. And let's see. Let's forget the cursor. All right, here we go. If I can get this to work. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to read this.
All right. Well, anyway, this is the story of how American fast food franchises expanded abroad. And this is courtesy of thebalancesmb.com. And this was posted on November 11th, 2018, so it's not that bad. So, if American travelers to international markets ever tire of the local cuisine, they can always seek out a taste of home with a fast food fix. When we arrived in Lyon, France, for client meetings a couple years ago, it was late at night. We were starving and tired, and the local restaurants were closed. We were about to give up when we turned the corner and saw the Golden Arches. Two Big Macs with fries later, we were ready to take on the new assignment. So, the history of American fast food abroad. Since the early 1970s, American fast food franchises have ventured into international markets largely as the result of business people in other countries wanting to bring the American concept to their homeland. In most international markets, franchising provides the same benefits to companies as it does in the US. The ability to license to the franchisee the right to use the company's trademark and operating system while maintaining control over operating standards. Give me a second, let me drink some water here real quick.
The only cases type of cuisine it is.
Mm-hmm. In addition, franchisees can help guide the franchisor to create products for the local market. Combine the franchisor's standards with the franchisee's knowledge of their market, and consumers can expect the same levels of quality and service, even if the items on the menu are a little different. Today, some of the most well known brands in the fast food industry have a greater number of units outside the US than they do within the United States borders. For example, there are 14,344 McDonald's within the US and 21,914 restaurants internationally. Of the 19,420 KFCs in operation, 15,029 are located outside the US. At Burger King, the number of global restaurants just edges out U.S. restaurants with 7,246 outside and 7,126 inside the U.S. The number of Pizza Hut restaurants is still greater in the U.S. with 7,908, but international is catching up quickly. The current count is 7,697 locations. The record for the most total locations, with 43,154 restaurants, goes to Subway. U.S. locations still outnumber international 26,958 to
Excuse me.
16,196. You're excused. But internationally, Subway continues to grow. And if you're hearing that noise in the background, that is the vehicle spraying the bug spray outside at night to kill the mosquitoes. Anyway, how do these fast food companies known for Big Macs and Whoppers and buckets of fried chicken grow their concepts in international markets? The secret ingredient in their success is that they embrace and engage consumer in consumers in each culture they enter. While they offer local consumers and travelers a taste of Americana, the companies that have had the most success in international markets have also adapted their menus and ingredients to meet the taste preferences of the local consumers, who then become their loyal customer base. All right, let's see, localized menu items. There are 3,100 Dunkin' Donuts in 30 countries around the globe offering products tailored to local demand. You can have a blueberry cobbler croissant donut in Atlanta, or oh boy, try the dry pork and seaweed donut in China, or a mango chocolate donut in Lebanon. If you're in Korea, a Dunkin' favorite there is the grapefruit coolata. Now, if you're hungry for a pizza, there are 3,469 internationally located Domino's Pizza ready to answer your call. Consumers in India can order a curry pizza, and those in Australia have no problem getting prawns and pineapple on their pizza pie. While in Japan, tuna is a popular topping and your pizza is delivered by motor scooter. In fact, seafood and fish are popular toppings throughout Asia. Of course, the traditional American cheese, pepperoni, and mushrooms are generally also on the menu for those who want the full American experience. The same type of menu adaptations are available at rival Pizza Hut, where a barbecue pizza is available in Hong Kong and in Iceland. A pizzur can be had with green pepper, mushrooms, and tomato slices rather than tomato-based pizza sauce. Hey, now that sounds like my kind of pizza. Get a
I'm
gluten-free
back.
Welcome back. Get a gluten-free crust and that thing's perfect. And in Pizza Hut pizza in Japan, your order might include teriyaki chicken, corn, seaweed, and mayo.
Uh, well, they left out one ingredient that would go good on pizza in Japan:
What?
octopus.
Well, that depends.
You know,
Hmm.
you're right. It does depend.
Yeah.
But tell our listeners about the KFC tradition in Japan.
Yeah, let's put it this way. Christmas time and KFC in Japan is a huge deal. In other words, you got to sign up for that thing about a year in advance. That's how big of a deal this is.
I believe it.
Yeah, that's how big of a deal it is. But anyway, let's see. The marketing strategy behind McDonald's global expansion is simply stated. They provide uniformity throughout every market in the world in which they do business. The iconic Big Mac is available everywhere but in the Philippines. Mixed spaghetti is also on the menu, and the Teritama burger and Tsukimi burger are seasonal, limited time offerings in Japan. Another change for Asian markets is the ability to get dipping sauces with a different flavor profile that better reflects Asian taste preferences for the staple chicken McNuggets or chicken Big Mac. Throughout the countries of the Middle East, the traditional McDonald's hamburger bun is replaced with a flatbread. In Israel, McDonald's has opened kosher restaurants, while in Indonesia and Pakistan, the restaurants are certified halal. You can get a beer or wine to go with your meal at McDonald's in Germany, Belgium, Austria, and France. Drink up. Also, also in France, you can choose from 6 flavors of macaron, macaron, let's see, macaronsis, a delightful finish to your meal. Or in Switzerland, treat yourself to a McFlurry made with Toblerone. Ooh,
Oh, Toblerone is good shit.
yeah.
Never had Toblerone.
It's a very very good chocolate.
I've heard that it was.
Hmm.
I think it has caramel in it too.
Yeah,
Of
I
course,
think
it's
you're
been a
right.
while since I had Toblerone too.
Yeah, me too. Italians can order their burgers cooked in olive oil and garnished with Parmesan cheese and pancetta. To demonstrate its commitment to local consumers, McDonald's has opened a test kitchen in Europe that will allow them to further refine their menu to meet local tastes. Let's see, meeting the cultural norms. Menu items aren't the only adaptations made by McDonald's. Another change necessary to meet local market demand is portion size. In many global markets, McDonald's drink sizes are smaller, as are the portion of fries and sometimes even the burgers. Many other fast food companies follow this practice of reducing portion size as well. Why can't we do that here? Seriously? In 1952, George W. Church started Church's Chicken in San Antonio, Texas, with a signature hand battered fried chicken and honey butter biscuits. Today, there are 1,650 locations in 25 countries worldwide where consumers can enjoy the same great tasting fried chicken or the popular Mexicana wrap. A major difference: outside the Americas, Church's Chicken is known as Texas Chicken. Changing the name was an important step to meet the cultural and religious norms in international markets. The design, typeface, and colors of the logo remain the same, but the word Texas replaces the word churches. and then being becoming a valued part of the local community. In addition to tailoring their menu to cater to local consumer tastes and adjusting their portion size and even their name to meet local cultural norms, U.S. companies often support local communities and charitable organizations to build their brand and establish goodwill in a market. Coca Cola has engaged in various local projects to demonstrate a commitment to international markets. In Egypt, Coca Cola has constructed 650 clean water installations to provide potable water to local areas. Nice. The company also operates a program called Ramadan Meals for Children that provides meals for children during the season of Ramadan. The program has been so successful that it is now offered throughout the Middle East. Coca Cola is also the sponsor of Support My School in India, a program that helps to renovate and improve school facilities across the country. The term globalization has been coined to describe the means by which all companies, not just fast food, adapt their products, services, and business practices, policies, and procedures to meet the needs of local markets all across the globe. In the age of the World Wide Web, brand awareness can be easily achieved, and people in other countries are often just waiting for a concept to open in their hometown. However,
I'll be right back.
sure. However, turning those who try the product into loyal customers can often be better accomplished when restaurants take the time to adapt to local tastes and cultural norms. And that's the end.
Yeah, and you know what? They're
What?
right. They're
Mm-hmm.
right.
Yeah, it's like this one story I posted. A man, I can't even remember. I think it was in Texas or something. He had misspelled a Vietnamese noodle soup. I think it was
Yeah.
bon ni. I think is what it was. Someone corrected him, and someone had corrected him. He wanted to sue her for that. It's like, excuse me. If you want to do this, you've got to spell it right. If it were me, if
You
it,
would have said
I'd check
that's
them.
good that's good that you're doing that, but
Hmm.
it's spelled a certain way.
Yeah,
Do the criticism constructively.
yeah. But in my case, if I wanted to start a Vietnamese restaurant, the first thing I would do is, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to make sure everything is spelled right.
Hey, go to your mom.
Yeah, exactly. Since my mom's Vietnamese,
Right.
with mom being Vietnamese, that's easy because the most important thing for me is making sure that it's spelled right.
And the second most important thing is to make sure you cook it right.
Exactly.
Because nothing spoils the mood of a good Vietnamese meal
Hmm.
better than cooking it all wrong.
Oh yeah, exactly. Because trust me, if you piss off a culture, there's gonna be trouble.
Oh,
All
boy.
right. Okay, so the next up is nice little site I found. It's 50 fast food menu items you'll only find abroad. And as you can see, look at this. You've got pigs in a blanket around a pizza.
Oh man,
And
I'd be eating that pizza.
yeah, and look over
But
there.
unfortunately,
And look over there. There's like these are pretzel dogs, mini pretzel dogs.
yeah, but what country are they in?
I don't know. Hopefully I'll find out. All right. So anyway, this is courtesy of cheapism.com. Sounds crazy, but I like it. All right. So anyway, this was posted February 20th, 2019. It's like that's not bad at all. Good. So, fast food around the world. Just because some of the world's biggest fast food chains originated in the United States doesn't mean they were perfected here. Often the restaurant chains that seem so predictable here, like McDonald's and KFC, diversify their offerings at international locations to suit, not sweet, to suit local tastes, especially now that fast food's domestic popularity has declined. And I don't know why you keep saying that. Get out of here. Here are 50 of the most unique fast food menu items you'll find. Get out of here. All right.
What are you talking about?
I get this stupid page unresponsive. It's like, look, I'm doing the best I can, okay? All right. First up, we have the Crown Crust Pizza, found in the Middle East Pizza Hut. In many cases, American fast food chains located abroad misrepresent and repackage American cuisine with novelty menu items the same as we do with. And I'm not going to exit, so stop it. Okay. Say fortune cookies and chow mein for Chinese food. Meanwhile, Pizza Hut locations in the Middle Eastern nations like the United Arab Emirates or UAE offer an American smorgasbord with the crown crust pizza. The crust contains The crust consists of several rings, each one containing miniature versions of meaty mains like cheeseburgers, hot dogs, chicken fillets, and meatballs. The pairings probably seem less bizarre to locals for whom it all falls under the umbrella of American food.
Okay. I could just imagine trying to figure out which end is up on that pizza slice, though.
And speaking of which end is up, look at this thing.
Okay, is it where are you posting the picture?
No, look at. Hold on. Okay, give me a second. There we go. That should help.
I'm not
I'm
on
back.
Twitch anymore because I kept getting.
Okay. Well, anyway, next up we have the Kuro Ninja Burger. Where to find it? Burger King in Japan. Burger King celebrated its 5-year anniversary in the Japanese market with the release of the eye-catching Kuro Burger. It's bun-colored stark black with bamboo charcoal. Only a year later, they unveiled the Kuro Ninja Burger, featuring an enormous bacon tongue protruding from either side of the bun. Two of Burger King's other Japan-specific offerings are the garlic meat beast burger and the BK Ringo, topped with cinnamon-sliced grilled apples and cinnamon mayo. I don't like the idea of cinnamon and mayo being together, but it
Uh,
works over there, so.
it's an acquired taste.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what, if you got served that at somebody's house in Japan, you'd have to eat it.
I
It's
guess I
an
could try
insult
it.
to the host. It's
I
an
know.
insult to the host if you can't.
At least I could try it.
Uh huh.
Let's see. Next up, black and white burgers. Where to find it? McDonald's in China. Not to be outdone by Burger King, McDonald's locations in Hong Kong cooked up their own black bun burger. This one colored with squid ink and topped with white sesame. They also offered a white bun chicken sandwich topped with bacon and peppercorn mushroom sauce. Oh god, that sounds good. The monochrome burgers reportedly look much better than they taste, unfortunately.
Well, like I said, it's a culture specific.
Yep. Alright, next up is the chili cheese nuggets out of the European Burger King places. Select Burger Kings throughout Europe, including in the UK and as far south as the island of Cyprus, offer these fried nuggets filled with hot chili spiced cheese. It's unclear why Burger King hasn't yet introduced these melty jalapeno popperesque sides to American menus. I gotta admit, that looks pretty good though.
Yeah, man, I know a place where that might go over good.
Mm-hmm.
Wisconsin, they're known for their cheese curds.
Yep, exactly. Alright, next up we have the McCurry Wurst out of McDonald's in Germany.
Well, you
One.
know what? With that McCurry, with the word curry in it, when I first saw that name before I read down,
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would be in India.
Mm-hmm. But nope,
Because
it's
India
German.
is known for their curries.
Right. Well, one distinctive McDonald's offering in Germany is a platter of currywurst, a street food dish of steamed and grilled sausage served with curry spice ketchup. The German sausage specialties don't end there, however. There's also the puntastic Nürnberger, featuring little more than three pork sausages,
Oh,
featuring little more than three pork sausage links on a bun. All right. Oh, here we go. The hot dog stuffed crust pizza out of the Pizza Hut in the UK. Starting in 2012, international Pizza Hut locations in the UK, Canada, Australia, and South Korea began offering another stuffed crust pizza, this time with hot dogs baked into the dough. The successive crossover of two American fast food staples appeared in US stores briefly in 2015, with a different shape accommodating many miniature weenies and regular or salted pretzel crust options. I like this next one.
excuse me
I like
again.
this next one. The Red Bean Bagel Ball out of Dunkin' in South Korea. Dunkin' seriously diversifies their menus to suit local tastes in many countries. In South Korea, they boast donut hole-like bagel balls filled with your choice of red bean, green tea, red velvet, or tomato-flavored paste. Ugh. They
I
also
think I
have.
do the tomato. I think I do the tomato.
I'll take red velvet if I could. Let's see. They also have red bean or kimchi-filled donuts and glutinous rice sticks. Rice sticks. And on the savory side, a jalapeno and bulgogi beef stuffed hot bread.
Oh, you do know what kimchi is, don't you, Shirley?
Yes, uh-huh. I do know what it is.
It's pickled cabbage.
Mm-hmm. All right, then we have the McRocket in the Netherlands at McDonald's. The Dutch originated McCrocket sandwich features a deep fried patty of mixed ground beef and cheese topped with a mustard sauce. McDonald's locations in the nation are also more accommodating to dietary restrictions, offering gluten free burgers and vegetarian fried chicken sandwiches. My friends, I'm going to pack my bags and go over there. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, I got a question. I
Shoot.
got a question.
Hmm.
How can you be vegetarian and eat a chicken sandwich?
Well, they no they make it. It's like the what is it? The Morningstar Foods. They have their plant based burgers. It's probably the same thing here too. Probably found a substitute for chicken. All right. Oh, I love this one. The Stroopwafel McFlurry out of the Netherlands at McDonald's. For dessert, Netherlanders can try McFlurry's flavor like strawberry cheesecake or stroopwafels, a crisp cookie originating from the city of Gouda, made with two wafers and a thin layer of caramel in between. This international offering was only briefly made available in the Miami-Dade area of Florida during a promotion late last year. Damn.
Oh, damn, we missed it.
Yeah, we did. Oh, I like this one. Blueberry pat patbingsu. And this is at a KFC in South Korea. And boy, look at that. They got ice cream. You got looks like dates and blueberries. Let's see. Pat Patbingsu is a popular South Korean shaved ice dessert that comes topped with fresh fruit, syrups, and sweet creams. Naturally, the nation's KFCs developed their own blueberry and red bean version to sell, at least when the weather's warm enough. Locations have also come up with some unusual savory concoctions to compete with traditional Korean fried chicken restaurants, including squid ink flavored fried mozzarella balls and the Zinger Double Down King, consisting of bacon, barbecue sauce, and beef patty served between two breaded chicken fillets.
Ugh, that's a little too much fried for me.
Yep. All right, next up is the extra long chili cheeseburger out of Burger King in Europe. So, Burger King locations in Germany, Austria, and the Netherlands offer this sub-sized sandwich consisting of three beef patties topped with chili sauce, jalapeno, and melted cheddar. An alternate version comes with barbecue sauce and onion rings, and unlike some of the other items on this list, this sandwich seems palatable if fatty enough that one wonders why it isn't a staple at American Burger Kings too. Because, to be honest, I'd get fatty in that one. Okay. Oh, now this is
Uh,
interesting. Meet the Double Down Dog from the Philippines KFC. Let's see. KFC has also been forced to get creative with its fatty fried menu options in the Philippines, where the American influenced chain Jollibee presents stiff competition. Filipino KFC's promoted the Double Down Dog, a cheese filled hot dog in a fried chicken fillet bun. In 2015, they also introduced the Chiza, which uses a chicken fillet as a pizza crust. Man, that's not bad. Oh, wow, this is an interesting one. Truffle mayo and Parmesan loaded fries out of the McDonald's in Australia.
ugh.
Yep. In Australia, McDonald's, or Macca's in the local parlance, gets fancy with its fry options. In addition to the truffle infused variety, they also have loaded fries topped with guacamole and salsa, bacon and cheese sauce, or sweet chili and sour cream. They've also launched a line of gourmet creations burgers that come slathered with truffle mayo.
Wow. Probably not cheap given the truffles and the mayonnaise,
No, I wouldn't think so. Pardon me while I get some
because
water.
truffles are very, I think they go for buku bucks an ounce.
Mm-hmm. I believe you. Now, listen to this one. Stuffed pan pizza and fried Kit Kat pops.
Oh, the fried Kit Kat pops, I figure, is similar to the fried ice cream.
Yeah. Where to find it? Pizza Hut in the Philippines. For Filipino diners, Pizza Hut offers a souped up pizza crust made from empanada like pockets of barbecued chicken and cream cheese that wind up occupying half the pie's surface area. Locations also offer a specialty pizza topped with whole mozzarella sticks and for dessert, fried Kit Kat pops with creamy dipping sauce.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Have you ever had fried ice, Mike?
I have not, no. And also, I am back.
There is a
Okay.
way that they can take ice cream and fry it, but you don't the but it's in the oil so
Hmm.
little a time, just enough that the ice cream doesn't have time to melt into goo.
Yeah. Okay, well, next up we have ham croquettes and gazpacho, or up there they got microquetas de jamon. And of course, this is from McDonald's in Spain. Thanks to Spain's enduring love of pork, McDonald's locations in the Mediterranean country carry tapas like croquettes filled with ham bits in cheese sauce. Another staple side dish for the fast food brand in Spain is gazpacho, an Andalusian tomato and vegetable soup served cold.
Kind of like the Spanish version of borscht.
Yep. Well, anyway, next up we have jollof rice from the KFC in Africa. KFC is one of the most established has the most established market presence in South Africa, but they also cater to other African nations with offerings like spicy jollof rice, a staple one-pot West African dish available as a side at their Nigerian locations. KFCs here and in other nations where spicy foods are the norm are also generally place more emphasis on their hot and spicy fried chicken recipes.
Okay.
Let's see. Ooh, the mashed potato burger. This is
Where is
in
that from?
McDonald's in China. In 2012, McDonald's locations in China unveiled the mashed potato burger, topped with bacon and mashed potatoes. Advertising for the burger targeted the manly man. And on Chinese breakfast menus, you may find a twisty pasta dish in broth and veggies, topped with your choice of boneless chicken or sausage and egg.
Well, who says you have to have a run of the mill breakfast?
Yeah, that's true. All right. Oh, brother, you know how pumpkin spice everything's going crazy? Well, listen to
Oh
this one.
no.
Pumpkin burger. And this is at the Burger King in Japan. And it looks like I froze up again. Give me a second. Don't worry, I'm going through quickly here. Bear with me, girl. There we go.
You're fine. You're not.
I didn't do anything? Okay.
No, no, you were fine. You started moving again.
Oh, okay. Anyway, Japanese Burger Kings offered this seasonal burger featuring slices of fried kabocha squash, often referred to as Japanese pumpkin, for a limited time in the autumn of 2012. Menu items you can find any time of year at the teens Japanese restaurants include fried cheese bites, a hash brown topped Whopper, and hot dogs.
Okay.
Okay, now this was interesting. The Barisa out of the Pizza Hut in India. Starting in 2014, Pizza Huts in India began selling this pizza flavored version of the rich dish biryani, which comes topped with a seasoned crust and a side of masala gravy. When it comes to their actual pizzas, some toppings you'll only find in India include soy protein chunks, paneer cheese, baby corn, and Lebanese spiced chicken.
Like I said, they are doing it to appeal to the local palates.
hmm Next up, we have the McMollete out of McDonald's in Mexico. If you're eating breakfast at a McDonald's south of the border, you might try the McMollete. Three open-faced sandwiches topped with refried beans, cheese, and pico de gallo salsa. Their version of the traditional mollete substitutes English muffin for crusty bolillos and processed American cheese for Monterey Jack. Then we have the cheese top burger from the KFC in the Philippines. This menu item is worth noting, if only for how inexplicable it seems to foreigners unfamiliar with Filipino cuisine. It's a chicken sandwich made with a slice of American cheese draped inconveniently over the top bun rather than inside, bearing some similarity to ensaimadas, pastries topped with shredded cheese. Other Filipino KFC offerings include Kung Pao chicken bowls, sweet sauce spaghetti, and the Maki Twister chicken wrap with Japanese mayo, mango, and cucumber. And
I'm drooling.
then it's on to the Kiwi Burger in New Zealand's McDonald's. At McDonald's locations in New Zealand, the Kiwi Burger is the chain's take on the typical New Zealand hamburger, which comes topped with fried egg and red beetroot slices. Because the latter ingredient isn't used in any other McDonald's products, the sandwich has been subject to intermittent discontinuations. Kiwi customers can then default to other distinct menu items like the spicy Nashville Chicken Burger or the NYC Benedict Bagel Sandwich.
In Australia?
In New Zealand, yeah.
In New Zealand? Well, okay, I'm going to get comfortable here.
Alright. Well, anyway, next up is the kebab pizza out of the Domino's in France and the Netherlands. Kebabs are a major street food throughout Europe, so
Oops,
Domino's.
sorry.
That's all right. Kebabs are a major street food throughout Europe, so Domino's locations in certain countries capitalize on their popularity by putting the components on a pizza. Supplementing the standard fixings of tomato sauce and mozzarella are red onion, chicken kebab, and a drizzle of creamy garlic sauce. Ooh, that sounds good.
Wouldn't have to worry about vampires after eating something like that.
Yep. Oh, this is funny. This is the Dragon Twister or sushi ritos and sweet egg rolls out of the KFC in China. KFC got the jump on competitors when it opened its first Chinese branch in 1987. They remain the nation's biggest fast food chain by catering extensively to regional tastes and dining customs. Menu items unfamiliar to Westerners include sweet egg tarts, seaweed rice bowls, congee rice porridge, and sushi ritos. There's also the Dragon Twister, in which a thin pancake-like exterior is filled with spring onions, sweet bean sauce, and a Peking
Oops,
duck-style chicken
sorry.
fillet. You're fine.
No, I bumped into the dog's cage and
Okay.
startled Cosmo.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Well, anyway, next up we have the McArabia from the McDonald's in the Middle East, also called the McKebab in Israel, or the McTurko in Turkey. This pita sandwich is one of McDonald's flagship offerings across the Middle East. It comes with either grilled chicken or beef and lamb meatballs called kofta. Other versions, offered for limited time only or in certain regions, contain extras like halloumi,
okay.
cheese, eggplant, and sujuk sausage. All right, next up is the chicken tikka sandwich from Subway in the UK. The English have an enduring love of Indian cuisine given their colonial history with the country, not to mention the UK's sizable population of Indian descent, in part a result of that history, which is why Subways in the United Kingdom offer this sandwich with tikka masala spiced chicken breast. Other unique proteins on offer here include slices of Spanish chorizo and a veggie patty made with soy, carrots, corn, and red peppers. Not bad. Then we have the Veg Strip Rice Bowl, courtesy of the KFC in India. KFC menus in India will be a bit more recognizable to American diners, but with some new vegetarian options, according to the approximately 40% of Indian households that don't eat meat. Both the Veg Zinger sandwich and the Veg Rice Bowl replace the chain's signature chicken with breaded
Damn
deep
it.
fried patties derived from,
Sorry.
that's alright, from a melange of vegetables like corn, carrots, peas, and potatoes.
Mm.
Alright, then another one from India. This is the McSpicy Paneer from McDonald's in India. As many in India are vegetarian or don't eat beef for religious reasons, Indian McDonald's locations lack almost all their American menu staples and carry a multitude of meat-free main dishes instead. The Macaloo and the McVeggie sandwiches, for example, contain homemade veggie patties made from chickpeas and a blend of peas, carrots, potatoes, peppers, and spices, respectively, while the McSpicy Paneer is built around a breaded slab of the firm, yet mild Indian cheese and tandoori sauce.
Yeah. Oh. Shut your mouth. You know what? I'm
What?
not a vegetarian, but some of those vegetarian offerings you've been reading off sound good.
Yeah. Now this is probably gonna be the one everybody's gonna celebrate right here. McDonald's Europe beer.
Yeah, believe it or not, some McDonald's rest Europe, isn't it?
Yep, Europe.
Serves beer in their McDonald's.
Yep. Let's see. McDonald's may have more international menu variations than any other fast food chain, but the one Americans may envy the most is the presence of beer and wine at the majority of the restaurants in the Central and Western Europe, as well as South Korea. This is reportedly based on consumer demand, but one can also presume that because alcohol carries more social and legal stigma in the U.S., selling it might go against the kid-friendly image McDonald's tries to cultivate domestically. I'll give them points for that
Yes,
one. All right.
I agree.
Oh, I
I
like
don't
this
blame
one.
him.
This is the veg chamois sandwich out of the Subway in India. Like McDonald's, Subway had to make their menu a little more veg friendly to gain a foothold in the Indian market. In addition to chicken tandoori and kofta options, there's also the sandwich with lentil-based veggie patties. Other meat-free options include paneer tikka with marinated cheese cubes, hara bara kebab with spinach-based patties, and even a Mexican-inspired veggie patty made with kidney beans and Latin seasonings. Okay, next up we have the chocolate croissant out of the McDonald's in Canada, Brazil, and France. When it comes to breakfast, only select McDonald's diners around the world have the option of a sweet pastry in addition to the standard savory muffin sandwiches. In Canada, that's the chocolate hazelnut croissant, while the Brazilian version comes with just chocolate. Oh, here's a good one: the dry pork and seaweed donut out of Dunkin' in China.
Okay, the pork wouldn't have been so bad by itself, but seaweed.
Yeah,
Although
Dun-
I did eat some dried seaweed snacks I got at the 99-cent store.
Yeah, let's see. Duncan has had some trouble getting off the ground in China, but not for lack of effort. They broadened their palate and maximized online buzz with a pork floss and seaweed donut. Not too far removed from all the bacon infused desserts Americans enjoy, as well as other less novel flavors like white chocolate, almond choco crunch, and death by chocolate. Alright, next up, the spinach parmesan croquettes from the McDonald's in Italy. In addition to wine, Italian McDonald's locations sell these vegetarian friendly fried nuggets filled with spinach and herb seasoned melted cheese. It's also one of the many nations where McDonald's sells the McVeggie, which has a patty made of broccoli, carrots, corn, spinach, peas, and cheese. Alright. Oh, the wasabi cheese donut. Look at that thing. Where to find it? Dunkin' Donuts in Singapore. Alright. Dried pork isn't the only counterintuitive sounding flavor Dunkin' offers in its Asian market. They also offer donuts flavored with spicy wasabi and cheese in Singaporean locations and taro, a sweet purple root vegetable, in the Philippines. In Indonesia, you can get donuts with lychee and durian, or, in the case of their black cheese donut, a combo of chocolate frosting and shredded parmesan. Alright, next up is the McCurry pan out of the McDonald's in India. Few of international McDonald's items are so singularly tempting to American taste as the chicken McCurry pan, which consists of a rectangular bread bowl filled with chicken and vegetables and a tomato curry sauce. Unfortunately, it is available only in India, along with a double-decker chicken Maharaja Mac, the Hindu-friendly version of the Big Mac. Mmm. Sorry, gotta drink water. I'm talking a lot. All right. Next up, bacon potato pie out of the McDonald's in Japan. Instead of apple pie pockets, McDonald's stores in Japan sell a similar dessert filled with gooey baked taro, bacon, and potato, or s'mores fixings. Unsurprising for a nation that's largely unparalleled in bizarre culinary concoctions, Japanese McDonald's locations carry numerous singular main dishes too, like the Idaho burger filled with an onion flake bun, bacon, mustard seed sauce, and a potato patty, the Sakura Teratama burger with pork patty. Let's see, Sakura Teratama. Why does that name ring a bell? Oh well. Pork patty over easy egg and a cherry blossom infused bun, and a whole line of fried egg topped tamago burgers. Then we have the foie gras burger out of Wendy's in Japan. Yes, Wendy's made it in. Wendy's tries to depict it. Start that over. Wendy's tries to depict itself as more sophisticated than similar burger chains. This corporate self image reached new heights when Wendy's relaunched in Japan with a duck liver pate infused burger on their menu. Costing the equivalent of $16, the steeply priced sandwich was joined by others featuring avocado and wasabi, or porcini mushrooms and grilled chicken. Alright, and then we have the crab croquette burger out of the McDonald's in Japan. One of McDonald's one of McDonald's Japan's more limited menu items is this sandwich with a patty made from snow crab and mushrooms, both popular ingredients in Japan, and served on ciabatta bread. Unfortunately, the croquette burger is reportedly more tasteless and goopy than its gourmet-sounding pedigree might suggest. Ooh, that's not good. Then we have the cheese katsu burger out of McDonald's in Japan. One of the tastier sounding items unique to McDonald's Japan, the cheese katsu burger features a deep fried pork cutlet patty filled with melted cheese. This tasty sounding but limited availability menu is so popular that an occasional re release is enough to generate international headlines akin to the McRib in the US.
There was a rib sandwich in the countdown similar to.
Let's see. Barbecue rib sandwich. Where to find it? Subway in Sweden. This McRib-like sandwich is another menu item that seems perfectly tailored to appeal to the American market. Alas, it can only be found at Subway sandwich shops in Germany and Sweden. Okay, next up we have. Oh, I like the name. The Chicken McDo. Alright, out of McDonald's in the Philippines. One of the most unexpected items on McDonald's menus in the Philippines is this two-piece meal of fried chicken, which comes with an optional side of mixed spaghetti. Garlic flavored rice is another side dish absent from American McDonald's locations, and for breakfast they have poached egg and longaniza, a chorizo-like sausage. Alright, then up to the Philippines again at McDonald's, we have the McRice Burger. Filipino and Taiwanese McDonald's locations sell beef and fried chicken varieties of the McRice Burger with dried rice cakes subbed for standard buns. A gambit that won't sound too well to anyone that's ever tried a ramen burger stateside. Hong Kong locations offer a similar rice cake chicken sandwich, though they call it the Kao Fan Burger. Alright, here's the Kai Young out of the Dunkin' Donuts in Thailand. Another Dunkin' offering that toes the line between sweet and savory to suit regional taste is Thai's Kai Young, a triangle-shaped glazed donut topped with dried shredded chicken and a drizzle of spicy Thai chili paste. Another option more palatable to the Western taste is the Fruity Surprise, a colorful glazed pastry topped with cherries, kiwi, pineapple, whipped cream, and toast almonds. Then we have poutine out of McDonald's Canada. Poutine is a well-known Canadian dish consisting of French fries topped with gravy and melted cheese curds. So naturally, McDonald's stores in Canada have come up with their own version. For curious Americans who want to try this dish without crossing the border, try the McDonald's at the corporate HQ in Chicago, where international menu items are made available during rotating schedules. All right, in McDonald's Canada, say hello to the McLobster.
Which is basically a
Let's see. The other major novelty you'll find on Canadian McDonald's menus is this Atlantic lobster roll with an all too predictable name, served only in certain locations during summer as availability dictates. Luckily for residents of New England, this one isn't entirely limited to outside the US, but also makes the occasional appearance at locations in Maine. Then we have the
yeah. Well, what do you expect? Maine
Yep,
is known for their lobster.
exactly. Yeah, we gotta catch the lobster. Mm. All right, next up, shrimp and broccoli sandwich. Where to find it? Subway in Japan. It's rare that you'd see either shrimp or broccoli featured in an American sandwich, but Subway incorporates both of these popular ingredients into a single meal for their locations in Japan. Apparently, the shellfish are a popular choice too, as Subways have also offered a luxury shrimp sandwich stuffed with them, as well as some added protein in the form of bacon. Okay, next up we have the Berber Ayam MCD out of McDonald's in Malaysia. One of the staple non-burger dishes at Malaysian McDonald's is this version of a national specialty boober ayam, a white porridge with chicken, ginger, and diced
Oh
chilies in the
shit!
mix. A similar stew called Singapore porridge also features prominently on Singaporean menus. Then we have the Fiesta Mexicana out of Subway in Poland? Yep, that's what it says. Of course, Subway's pita wrap sandwich made with guacamole and Mexican spiced chicken strips would only be sold in Poland. It's made available in other Eastern European markets like the Czech Republic as well, but there's no clear word on why it has been featured in North America where the flavors originate. Alright, then we have I love this name, the Shaka Shaka chicken. Where to find it? McDonald's in Singapore. Another fixture of McDonald's stores in Singapore and other East Asian markets, Shaka Shaka Chicken is a do-it-yourself menu item in which you pour a packet of Chinese five-spice seasoning mix over a deep-fried chicken patty and shaka the components together in a wax paper bag. Oh, that's bad. As in several other East Asian nations, this and other McDonald's offerings are available for delivery. And guess what? This is the last one. Say hello to the EBI Filet Burger found at the McDonald's in Asia. One more from Japanese and other East Asian McDonald's locations. The EBI Filet O is a breaded shrimp burger served on a Big Mac roll with spicy sauce. The international chain's fusion of Eastern and Western culinary traditions also extends to their dessert menu with items like the green tea and Oreo McFlurry. If that's together, that's like, oh god. And guess what? That's the end.
See, they have adapted for local tastes.
Hmm.
Now, how am I supposed to kill you, Robotnik?
All right. And we did it exactly 45 minutes.
Yes.
Yay!
Um,
Nice.
some of the things that I saw on it was fast foods gone global. Oh, which what was I on?
DIY?
No, Destination America.
Oh, okay, I know that channel.
And they showed a lot more than what you mentioned.
Hmm.
Just things that you wouldn't even think would go together.
That's true.
You wouldn't even think that shit like that would go
Ashley
together.
said, yeah, Ashley said, seriously though, I'm starting to get hungry again from all this food talk.
Hey, I started drooling on chocolate too.
But yeah,
But
they make food, glorious food.
I will tell you something. If you are not sure about something, take one bite.
Hmm.
If it tastes good, you can always go back to it. If you don't like it, you don't have to.
Alright.
I used to feel that way about sweet potatoes, and I wouldn't even touch the ones covered in marshmallows at Thanksgiving. But we got red yams
Mm.
and baked in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
If they're baked right, they are so good with just a little bit of butter on them.
Mm.
But okay, what's your? Let's go around and say what's your favorite fast food,
Chick-fil-A waffle fries.
Mike?
My favorite actually would have to be the same Chick-fil-A fried. Well, actually, more or less, they're chicken nuggets. They're chicken tenders.
Hmm.
Oh, those are good.
Well, it's been a while, but I have had the waffle fries and the chicken nuggets, but not the new and improved model.
Yeah.
Okay, your camera just went off,
I
Cheryl.
know, I turned it off. I
Okay, we're
wanted to
getting
turn it
close
off.
to the end, huh?
Well, we still got 13 minutes, but at this point, we finished the topic. Our rule of thumb is if we can get 45 minutes, we're good.
Yeah, but my favorite fast food lately has been McDonald's.
I believe you.
But I haven't.
Okay, bear with me, growl. Okay,
Uh,
there we go. Okay, now we got it back. All right, well, little news from my neck of the woods. My high school alma mater, Jeff Davis. The marching band got to perform last night for the auditions in America's Got Talent, and I'm happy to say they made it to the next round.
oh, I'd like to see you make it all the way.
I would too, because that would be kind of cool. And what? Now I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you a story. I graduated from Jeff Davis High School in 1992. Our band was so great at rep rallies. Let me try it again. Pep rallies. Again, it's pep rallies, not rep rallies. You duh. Okay. Yeah. The band was great at pep rallies, but our halftime shows at football games were boring, and it was not the fault of the band either. We had to deal with the same routine over and over, keeping ending it with "Amazing Grace" over and over. I swear, I watched the video, and it's like the band has loosened up. They basically performed a mash of two songs from artist Lizzo. So,
I've never heard of Lizzo.
oh,
Neither have I.
Well, she won. I know she won some. She won some Grammys. I don't know if it was this year. I think it was this year or last year. One of the two. Let's see. But yeah, we also have some more sad news to report. If this thing will pop up today, today. All right. You may not be familiar with the name Joanna Cole, but if you are familiar with the Magic School Bus, she was the author of the Magic School Bus series of books, which eventually made it into a cartoon. Sadly, she died at 75.
Who is that? The author?
Yeah, Joanna Cole. Yeah, she was the author of the Magic School Bus series of books.
Heck. I'm watching this video of a husky whose master mistress has been gone for a while. You're
Mhm.
not fluffing me.
mhm.
Oh heck. Let him in. It's his master, not his mistress. He's evidently been in the military.
Probably so.
Oh, speaking of dogs, you know what Cosmo did to me this morning?
What did he do to you?
I was sitting on the edge of the garden, letting him run a little bit because I first let him out.
Mhm.
And he comes running up to me and takes both his front paws and right on my stomach. Boom!
Okay.
And that hurt.
I believe you. I honestly believe you. Oh yeah. Now, usually we don't bring up politics. So I'm just gonna bring up this one thing. Trump got mad at the band the Rolling Stones, thinking, "Oh, we can't use one. They won't let me use one of their songs. I guess they're un-American." Um,
Oh, did that piss off Mick Jagger?
Probably did, but of course, the fact of the matter is, the Rolling Stones are from the UK. They're not from the US.
Oh, God, get your. If you're going to criticize a band, for Pete's sake.
Make sure you know what the hell country they're from. So,
Oh,
let's see. Okay, here's a good thing for you. Remember, do not grab another person's face mask. It's a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
oh, well, damn it, you're right.
Yeah, that is the actual
Speaking
penalty.
of
So,
speaking of face masks, I got to make sure mine is in my purse for the Friday.
yeah. Well, we got between now and Friday. So,
Yeah, it's in there. It's in there.
that's cool.
Oh, but for most places should not have to make it mandatory to wear masks. It should be common sense. It should
Yeah,
be effing common sense.
which I'm sorry to say this, Jenna, but a lot of states are lacking it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Governor Ivey here in Alabama mandated mask wearing starting tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. But then again, it's like I go everywhere. I just put the mask on when I get to the parking lot, and then go in, get what I need, check out, go back to the car, start car, take mask off. So the only thing I would be worried about there, um, let's see, the only thing I'd be worried about is idiots who just say, "I don't need to wear a mask. I don't want to wear a mask." Like, look, you want to break the law? Go ahead, because that's not how I operate. All right, still got about 7 minutes to go. Let's see. Loot crate. I don't trust loot crate anymore.
You don't trust what?
Loot crate. When you order something and get like several items for a free game and such.
Uh
No.
huh. Well, hey, go to Pokemon Go, and they have a free loot crate once a day.
Okay,
You
cool.
don't have to pay any coins for it.
Mhm. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Yeah, just trying to find if there's anything else here.
Anyway,
Let's see. Oh, here's a good thing here. This morning I pulled up to Dunkin' Donuts to get my grandchildren a treat. The drive-through was line was very long, and since I'm retired, I wasn't in a big hurry, so I motioned a lady in a white SUV to turn in front of me to get in the line. When I got to the window, the young lady informed me that the lady in front of me had paid for my donuts and coffee. This was a learning lesson for my grandchildren on doing the smallest thing can come back to you. Thank you so much to this sweet lady for our morning treat. Aw, you see, people and employees can get along. Oh yes, depending on where you are in the country, I hope you've been able to see this comment called NeoWise. And let's see, one of our friends caught some good pictures of it. Now, it's still available. The comet, being able to view the comet is available through, I think it's after Saturday. It'll be too dark. It'll be barely over the horizon. Now, once it goes back out, that that comet will take 3,000. I'm sorry, more than 6,000 years before it comes back.
Dang.
So it's like once in a lifetime. The problem is, I've had clouds, rain, so forth and so on. Okay, let's see. All right. Yes, me. But oh yeah, of course Tommy Tuberville is going against Doug Jones on November 3rd, and the 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 Dung's already starting to fly. How's that?
uh, God, it's been going on since Trump. It's been going on for quite a while.
Yeah,
Shit is missing the fan and hitting everybody else.
yeah, I agree. You're right. It's just not worth it.
I know.
Mhm. I'm just trying to see if there's one more thing here. Oh yeah, I did post this at BT. I may hold off for this one till Thursday to do the rant rocket. But let's just say a woman who filmed a barista at Starbucks. The barista got $100,000. Now the woman's claiming, "I want that in half."
Nope. Sorry. Nope.
Ain't happening. It's like, what the hell planet are you on thinking you can do this?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like it's it's just ridiculous. Oh yeah, and the Rose Parade, the German Roses Parade that's usually held just before the Rose Bowl, will not be happening for the first time since World War II because of, you guessed it, COVID
Wow.
19.
Well, you want to know something?
What?
I asked you this earlier. I wonder if it's going to mess up the Thanksgiving Day parade.
Well, that's gonna,
Probably.
yeah, yeah, because on top of that, Macy's is facing some serious financial problems too. So, all right, well, let's see how much time we get left on the clock. All right, minute and a half. I think we can finally end this for tonight. So anyway, we hope you enjoyed our show. We'd love to see more of you guys coming in. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell everybody, whatever. But just remember you can follow us on Facebook, you can follow us on Twitter, you can follow us on Twitch, and now you can also follow us on Instagram. So with that in mind, I'm just gonna say this: tomorrow night will be Rant Rocket Thursday. I'll be working on animation for that. As I'm just glad the one today worked. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and say love, peace, and chicken grease. Everyone have a great night. Sleep well. Stay safe. and we will see you tomorrow for Rant Rocket Thursday. Good night, everybody.
See you tomorrow. Have a great night.
Take care, everybody. Salute.
Salute.